Thank you, Mark, and hello from London. So, after last week's, let's be honest, disappointing weekly key reversals, or to be accurate, weekly key reversal, as we had only the one, well, it seems that normal service has started to be resumed this week, with 6 weekly key reversals in the markets I watch. I'll start very briefly with the currencies. And we had weekly key reversals down in sterling rand and US dollar against the Colombian peso. Not the most common of currency pairings, but that is what it was. Interestingly, we had in the food commodities a not that common weekly key reversal down in Bursa Malaysia crude palm oil futures. However, this pattern was suspect from the start, as the weekly action itself also formed a bullish hanging man pattern, which trumped the weekly key reversal down and saw prices this week reach up and make new all-time highs. Though yesterday's indecisive spinning top right at the height of the market has tempered the bullish incentive somewhat. Needless to say, the key action here has been and still is, as I've repeated so many times in my weekly commentaries on oilseeds and vegetable oils, it's the January to June 2021 bullish Andrews pitchfork. On this, we have most recently since January, seeing the market gyrate around the middle tine, currently at 56.47. And we still see that today. The next one to look at is the weekly key reversal up in French CAC40 futures. Now, despite this pattern, during last week, the market tried to break lower out of the mid-September to late November 2021 bullish shift pitchfork, specifically below the lower tine, currently at 69.33. This pitchfork has guided moves higher since late November last year. Now, the market had earlier tried to break lower back in late January in a similar fashion, but was stopped dead by the combination of the long moving average below, currently at 67.72, and the lower trend line of the huge June to October 2021 diamond continuation pattern, that's currently at 67.54. The market had back then made the minimum 2 consecutive closes under the lower tine, but failed nevertheless, as the slowly rising support below was just too strong. Well, last week's weekly key reversal up was also a weekly indecisive spinning top, which also breached once again the lower tine. Thus, this led to another attempt below the lower tine this week. However, this attempt lower was poor, not even of the same caliber as the attempt lower back in January, and was again easily stopped by the combination of the slowly rising long moving average and the lower diamond trendline extension. Last week didn't even manage to have 2 consecutive closes under the lower tine, only just managing the one, and we're back up now, however temporarily, within the bullish shift pitchfork again. There was also a weekly key reversal up in spot platinum, but this one has so far gone really nowhere. The reason is that the top side is currently capped by the slowly declining long moving average, currently at 10.31. Now, this dynamic moving average resistance has been tested since mid-January, but nothing has so far given way, though I'm seeing a little bit of a pressure today. I'd just like to draw your attention to the action back in mid-November last year, when we had a test up to the long moving average and an immediate rejection by the market. Back down. This time, the attempt higher looks a little bit more serious. Finally, for those of you who followed the recent GameStop and AMC stock gyrations, something for you. AMC had a weekly key reversal up last week, but there have been limited moves higher since. I just thought you might find that interesting. I'm always happy to answer any direct questions with anyone who's interested. And with that, I'll finish this section from London. Hope that you found these comments useful.